Ferroseed and Ferrothorn are some of the coolest Unova Pokemon, so how will they do as we rate them all? You have to start with their incredible and unique Grass Steel typing, which has 9 resistances, 1 immunity, and only 2 weaknesses. And honestly, even though the Ferroseed can hold its own with its unique Iron Barb's ability and its 91 defense and 86 special defense, it really is a shame that they lock Leech Seed to egg moves, which I don't count here. Because that plus Iron Defense, Curse, and Gyro Ball would be incredible. But to be fair, even without it, it's still pretty awesome early on, but you do have to bring it all the way to level 40, where it will be pretty heavily outclassed. So it'll get 3 stars in Battle Prowess, which may seem generous, but it'll make sense once you do availability. And you can't find Ferroseed until after the 5th gym in Unova, but before the 2nd in both Kalos and Galar, which will surprisingly average it out to 4 stars. Then they're based on many different types of plant seeds, which are hard and spiky and the bane of my childhood existence. And the steel typing is there because it absorbs the iron in the cave walls. And I could see Ferroseed doubling as some sort of mysterious egg found deep in the cave, which is a very good way to blend the ideas of seeds and eggs. 3.5 stars. Yet even with that okay concept, I think it looks fantastic. I would argue even a bit better than Ferrothorn. This is a fantastic first stage design that very clearly portrays the idea of a mysterious monster egg with something big yet to come. The green spikes protruding from its metal shell both look really cool and do a great job portraying its Iron Barb's ability and how dangerous it is to attack. This is probably a hot take, but that's a 5-star design, which will help Ferroseed's final score up to 3.875 stars overall. Ferrothorn is up there for one of the most fun defensive Pokemon to use. We're rating them all, and it can just become an absolute nuisance in battle. 131 defense, 116 special defense, and even 94 physical attack is insane on its own. But then you give it the incredibly defensive Grass Steel typing with the Iron Barb's ability, and its move pool is incredible too. Curse, Gyro Ball, Iron Defense, Ingrain if you're feeling brave, Power Whip, Iron Head, Payback, and even Swords Dance along with some other great TMs on top of it. Just don't let this thing anywhere near a candle, and that's 5 stars in Battle Prowess. And Ferroseed's availability was shockingly 4 stars. But having to grind that little guy all the way from like the low teens or even the mid 20s all the way to level 40 is going to warrant a penalty down to 3.5 stars. And Ferrothorn being this giant spiky metal vine monster crawling along the ceilings of a cave which hatched or grew from this mysterious seed or egg is an awesome idea. 4 stars. But I gotta admit, I think Ferroseed's design is a bit better. Now, that does not mean Ferrothorn's is bad by any means. This is such a unique and awesome design, it's impressive that I could genuinely see this being the middle stage for some pseudo-legendary line while also looking great as its own final stage metal vine monster. The iron barbs around its body and its mace-like grippers do a great job portraying a defensive monster that you don't dare attack. Even if this is not one of my favorites, it absolutely does deserve a 5-star design, which does mean that Ferrothorn gets the final score of 4.375 stars overall and the first new addition to the top 5 in a while.